Do you ever feel anxious for no clear reason? Like your mind is on overdrive even when nothing's wrong? If you're part of Gen Z, you're not imagining it. Anxiety rates among people born after the mid-1990s are the highest ever recorded. Let's unpack why. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic that's hitting close to home for many of us. Why does Gen Z feel so anxious? Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready to explore the science behind anxiety. According to a 2023 Harvard survey, nearly 42% of Gen Z adults report feeling anxious most of the time. That's almost double the rate of millennials when they were the same age. So what's happening? It's not just kids these days. There are powerful forces at play. The first force is the elephant in the room, social media. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok create a 24/7 highlight reel of everyone else's best moments. Our brains evolved to compare ourselves with a small village of people, not millions of curated strangers. Psychologists call this social comparison theory, and when you scroll, you're triggering it every few seconds. Even when you know those photos are filtered, your subconscious can't help but feel like you're falling behind. And here's where it gets tricky. Social media was designed to hook our brains with infinite scroll feeds that hijack our attention. But it doesn't have to be a constant battle. We'll talk about how to regain control over your social media use later in the video. But social media isn't the only reason. Next, let's look at the uncertain world. You could argue that every generation faces challenges, but the current landscape is, well, different. Climate change headlines, rising living costs, political unrest, war on another continent, a pandemic, a recession. Gen Z grew up with a constant feed of global crises. That's what researchers call chronic stress exposure. Our nervous systems weren't designed for this level of threat. They evolved to handle short bursts of fight or flight. But when we're bombarded with news about threats we can't personally control, our nervous systems stay in overdrive. It's like hitting the brakes on a car with an automatic transmission. Eventually, something's got to give, and often that's our mental health. Then there's the pressure cooker of economic uncertainty. Many young adults are entering the workforce with record student debt and housing prices that make independence feel impossible. Financial uncertainty is one of the strongest predictors of generalized anxiety disorder. After all, when your paycheck disappears into rent and student loan payments, it's hard to plan for anything else. And that lack of control adds fuel to the anxiety fire. It's like being in a team sport where you're not allowed to see the playbook or practice plays. You're thrown into the game blindfolded and told to figure it out. Not exactly anxiety-inducing, right? And finally, let's talk about tech and sleep. Our devices were designed to keep us up and running 24/7. But here's the irony. The blue light and late-night dopamine hits keep our brains from winding down. Even checking emails or social media before bed can interfere with your sleep quality. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that just an hour less of quality sleep can raise anxiety levels the next day by up to 30%. We've even sold this idea that hustle is the only way to success and rest is for the weak. But our brains and bodies need sleep to process the day's events and prepare for the next. It's not just about staying productive. It's about maintaining our mental health. So there you have it. 4 key factors fueling anxiety among Gen Z. Social media's unrealistic comparisons, an uncertain and threatening world, financial pressures, and the impact of technology on sleep. These factors create a perfect storm that leaves many of us feeling anxious and overwhelmed. Now here's the good news. While anxiety is a natural response, it doesn't have to control us. Understanding these triggers is the first step towards taking back control. Here are 2 immediate actions you can take today based on scientific evidence. 1. Digital curfew. This is a simple yet powerful strategy to manage social media's impact and improve your sleep. Pick a time, maybe 10 p.m., when all screens go off limits. This boundary creates a buffer between your brain and the constant stimulation of likes, comments, and notifications. Even just 30 minutes of screen-free time before bed can significantly improve sleep quality and lower stress hormone levels. This approach isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritizing. It's giving your brain the wind-down period it needs to process the day and prepare for restful sleep. 2. Name the worry. When that chest-tightening feeling of anxiety hits, label it. Say to yourself, I'm noticing anxiety. This might sound like a small step, but it's backed by science. Research shows that labeling emotions activates the prefrontal cortex, a part of the brain responsible for rational thought and decision-making. By putting a name to that feeling, you're calming the amygdala, the brain's emotional center. It's like creating distance between you and the feeling itself. You're not letting the anxiety dictate your actions. You're choosing how to respond. In essence, anxiety is your brain's alarm system blaring in a world that often feels chaotic. But you're not powerless. These micro steps are like turning down the volume on that alarm. They allow you to navigate your day with more clarity and less reactivity. Think of it like this. Anxiety is a guest that's overstayed its welcome. You can't just kick it out, but you can limit its access and influence. You deserve to live life on your terms, not your anxieties. These strategies aren't one-time fixes. They're part of an ongoing journey. It's a journey toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your anxiety, not away from it. You might be wondering, but why do I experience anxiety? Why can't I just avoid it entirely? Well, anxiety is hardwired into our survival. It's there to protect us. But sometimes this alarm system goes off when there's no real danger, like a false alarm. And that's where the challenge lies. Learning to recognize these triggers, understanding your unique patterns, and knowing when to press the pause button on social media, on worry, or on work. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to seek help or to take a breather. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. You've made it this far. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of anxiety in Gen Z. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who might benefit. Your support means the world to us. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful psychology content every week. As you continue to learn more about anxiety, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. How do you personally manage your anxiety? What strategies have worked for you? And if there are other topics you'd like us to tackle, let us know. Together, we can support each other and build a community of understanding and growth. And now, here's a special offer just for you. Are you ready to dive deeper into the science of your mind? Head over to our website and use the code ANXIETY to get 20% off your subscription. You'll get instant access to exclusive content and a range of other benefits. It's our way of saying thanks for being a part of our community. Once again, thank you for joining us. Till next time, take care.